Hey, what's up, guys? With the How You Blast. I'm Oscar.
I'm Serge.
And today is episode 4 of our re-reaction slash introducing not new groups. Well, I guess it is a new group for Serge.
For me.
Just previous releases from groups. So this one is going to be Hurt from New Jeans. This is the last song from their first EP.
Okay.
I believe I said I was going to look it up before this video, so I knew I wasn't doubting myself because I just doubt myself all the time, but I feel like this is it.
Okay.
After this, it should be, I believe, Ditto. If I'm not mistaken, it should be. But I say we just jump into this one.
Yeah, let's see what this song has.
Now, compared to the other songs, this is easily the slowest one.
Slowest of it. Is it like ballady in that sense, or is it just like a slow?
No, just like a slow one. Yeah.
This would be exciting then,
because like Cookie is like a slow song, but it picks up. I think this one stays the whole way through. I think.
Well, this is great because this really lets you focus on vocals.
Yeah.
That's all.
Dude, the way this video is shot, it makes me feel like I'm not scrolled up all the way on the window.
Yeah,
it seems like it keeps getting cut off. Funny enough, I would always skip this song whenever it came on. And now, ain't no way I'm skipping it. To be fair, I don't skip any New Jeans songs though.
Yeah, they wouldn't be on your top 5 otherwise. Well,
I don't know, I still skip some songs. Like it's a random Twice B-side, sometimes I'll just skip it at this point.
Not Cactus or Icon though. I love those two songs. I'm digging it.
That was good. It's like a good, just chill song. Like when you compare it to like High Boy and Attention, like it's like a complete like 180. And even compared to Cookie, it feels like totally different, at least to me.
I'm kind of curious why they decided to put that specific lyric in English. I wonder why.
I don't know.
4. Right off the bat.
Easy.
Right off the bat. I will lie, I was a little trepidatious going into this. You know, I feel like I've had a bit of a negative streak with New Jeans and these reactions.
Kind of.
It's just one of those things that's like, this group doesn't particularly make music tailored, you know, for my taste, which is fine, you know, because
keep in mind though, the way we are doing this, if this was another group, this would be like their 3rd or 4th comeback.
Very true.
This is all their first EP, mini album, whatever you want to call it.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, it is wild.
I mean, I will say though, there are probably plenty of girl groups, and guy groups for that matter, that have B-sides that also are ballads in their first album. Well, typically groups don't really make albums for their first.
Well, I guess more so, not just that, but like the way we react to groups. Whenever we react to groups, it's like one music video is that comeback.
Oh, I see what you mean.
You know what I mean? But like, so now for the other groups that we do these catch-up videos on, that's how those are going to be. I feel like this is one of the few groups where for every single song there is a music video.
Well, that goes back to what we were talking about in all the other New videos, where it's making music videos for each of their songs is, you know, the company trying to show more of the girls and, you know, of their talent rather, and, you know, really reaching out to a bigger audience and stuff like that. Because we talked about it briefly. It's like there's probably a good percentage of people that don't listen to B-sides.
Yeah.
And they just listen to the title track and that's it. I'm partly into that. You probably as well to a probably lesser extent. I mean, I if I'm really into the group, I'll listen to their B-sides. Dreamcatcher right off the top is the very first group that comes to mind when I talk about that. But so yes, I'm gonna give this a solid 4. I almost have solid. Well, 4 probably reaching up to a 5. I think I can see this happening. I don't think I'll like it more than Attention. I will say in the time that we've been doing this, Hype Boy has been slowly getting up there for me.
Easy.
It's been slowly getting into my brain and my ear. Cookie though, I think I'm just gonna.
I will say Cookie and Hurt definitely didn't catch on to me until way later. I think until I was already like pretty invested into New Jeans, and then like I'll throw it back on, and I was just like, "This is amazing! Like, what was I doing?" But it's one of those things. It's like the way you enjoy some songs really does go hand in hand with how much you just are invested into a group. And I feel like Hurt and Cookie are those songs. Maybe not for everybody, but for a lot of people.
And you know, I to this day, I still don't know what it is about Cookie that I'm just not on it. I mean, that night when I left, I drove home and I listened to it, and I was just like,
I don't get it.
Well, not that I don't get it. It's just like I just don't. I don't know why I don't like the song, essentially, or why the song's not for me, rather.
Yeah.
Because it's whatever. But this song, I said it earlier. I was a little trepidatious going into this. You did mention briefly before we started recording with this is a little bit of a slower song.
Yeah.
I didn't really know what to anticipate. I was expecting ballady-esque, but this was like they kind of kept true to their nature, where it was a little bit of a slow, like R&B, slow hip-hop type ordeal.
It's not like a
full-on ballad. Like with like piano.
It's like their own.
It's their own style in a slower song.
Yeah.
And I can 100% imagine myself listening to this song driving home, or it's just been a long day and you just want to just wallow in self-pity, and you play the song and you just hand out the window, you're driving home.
This is like a really good like cruising late at night song. If you're not trying to feel hyped. It's
exactly.
Just like,
it's just it has been a long day, and you're just like, you don't want to listen to anything loud. You don't want to listen to anything high energy. This is like the perfect song to listen to, a song where you're just tired.
And I don't think I think they have 1 or 2 slower songs later on.
Okay.
I can't think of the names right now. Oh man. I want to say there's at least 1 or 2 slower songs, but for the most part, they are not like this.
Okay.
This is I feel like this is one of the few cases where you hear something like this from them. But I don't know. I mean, that was all 4 songs from their first. I believe that was all of them. I tell you, I'm just gonna doubt myself no matter how much I know the group. I don't know. Like overall, as a first total package, how do you feel about them? Like Hype Boy, New Jeans, Cookie, Hurt, all together.
Okay. Hype Boy, New Jeans.
Oh, I did say. See, I'm telling you, it doesn't matter how much I like a group. I still just like forget. Attention.
It just threw me
Hype
off there a little
Boy,
bit.
Cookie, and Hurt.
Overall, if I were to give, this is an album, I would probably give this album a strong 4. With Cookie bringing it down a little bit. It would be Attention at first place, and then I can't tell you between Hype Boy and Hurt which one I would like more between the two, so I'll just give those a 2, and then I'll put Cookie at 4. Notice how I skipped 3 there. Yeah. Man, I'm just a Cookie hater, which is fine. You're not gonna like every single song on an album. That's fair. It's just the way it is. But yeah, this is gonna be an instant download for me. I can't wait to see where I know I've heard a lot about Ditto as well. Ditto is also a song I've heard
Ditto
quite a bit about. Never listened to it,
OMG.
of course. OMG is another song I've heard thrown out in the
I
the
feel
space
like
of.
New Jeans has like this special place in my memory because I think that was around the time I had quit my job.
Mm.
And I was literally I didn't leave the house for like 2 months
Yeah,
straight.
sounds
I was
about right.
just watching dramas, but that was around the time they had their comeback. And so I don't know, it was just like a fond memory for me because I loved being jobless.
Yeah.
Those 2 months I didn't have a job
Same.
were amazing. I literally watched dramas and played video games all day, 2 months straight. I stepped outside once a week, and that was only to put my trash can out.
We are
That was it.
extremely introverted.
Yes, I do not like leaving my house.
If in the void century, should we call it the void years, the 3 songs I've heard people talk about the most in New Jeans are OMG, Ditto, and Hype Boy. So we'll see what happens with those 2 songs. I'm gonna try to keep my expectations low
Yeah,
because high expectations tend to ruin songs for me.
yeah, that is true.
I really try to keep an open
When
mind.
people just hype things up,
Yeah.
it just kills the enjoyment.
Yeah, I mean, I try to keep an open
sometimes,
mind.
not all the time, but sometimes it does.
Yeah, I try to keep an open mind, but I trust my friends a lot and I trust their tastes. And when they say something's good, I tend to believe them. So even if I try really hard to keep my own opinion, but it is what it is. But yeah, we'll see what happens with is it Ditto first or is it?
I believe, yeah, it should be Ditto, and then OMG, and then we have this other chunk of music videos that they released. All kind of, I think it was like
Christmas.
I don't know if it was another EP or it was just another. I really don't like the naming conventions for albums and stuff in K-pop. It's just call it an album.
We'll just call it an
I know it's not an album, but I don't know. We're
Semantics.
just scratching the surface on Eugene's. We have 4 music videos down. I believe we have a lot more to go.
Oh my Christmas!
Surprisingly, it's going to be a while until we can move on to a new group.
And there's a whole board over there.
We have a full board about, I don't know, we're going to have to do
We'll have
something
to-
so we can catch up one day.
Oh my God!
But that is going to be it for this video, guys. Like always,
See you later.